I am redoing this video that I put up not too long ago. After thinking about it, I didn't like how some of the editing came out, so I am gonna redo this video and actually do it to my satisfaction. Now, let's get back into this article, shall we? This article is dated August 3rd, 2024. It is done by John F. Trent. This reads as such: Genshin Impact and HoYoverse boycotters rage and promise to escalate efforts after company's revenue increased nearly 10% despite their boycott. Genshin Impact and HoYoverse boycotters are not happy with the developer's revenue increase nearly 10% despite their ongoing boycott. According to Gacha Revenue, HoYoverse's newly released game Zenless Zone Zero ranked in a total of 99.8 million in revenue for the month of July. It also brought in 40.3 million from Honkai Star Rail and another 37.3 million from Genshin Impact. Between the three games, HoYoverse grossed $177.4 million. In comparison, HoYoverse grossed a total of $163 million between Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact in June. Thus, the company saw its revenue increase 8.8% between June and July. If you go back to May, it looks even better. HoYoverse grossed $144 million between Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. July's grosses are 23% higher than May. Despite the boycott clearly not having any effect whatsoever, boycotters are doubling down and promising to escalate their tactics. Ex-user Avanastrat posted, "We're just getting started. The boycott isn't going anywhere until we achieve our goals. We will keep escalating until HoYoverse stops whitewashing and providing authentic representation in their games." These people evidently still don't get it. No one cares! You're a tiny sliver of the people who play this game. As I showed in my previous video on this topic, Japan does not care, and they're the one that Hoyo makes the most money from. So you guys have no effect whatsoever. Harbinger Girls posted, "Remember to keep boycotting and talking about the petition. Representation matters. Boycott HoYoverse." The user added, "Don't forget to sign the petition if you haven't yet." Again, no one cares. These people are like children. The petition, which currently has over 104,000 signatures, explains why these individuals are boycotting. It states, "We call on MiHoYo to stop cultural appropriation and whitewashing in their games and to commit to respectful and accurate representation of all cultures." It continues, "MiHoYo, a leading game development company, has repeatedly taken inspiration from indigenous cultures without proper representation and respect in particular. The many characters from Sumeru and Natlin in Genshin Impact and from Poconi in Honkai Star Rail are all clearly white or only lightly tanned at best, with the exception of some enemy NPCs, which has sparked concerns of racism among players and indigenous community." This is, I 100% guarantee you, this is a nothing burger. These people have provided no proof that MiHoYo is doing any of this. And honestly, the designs from the new region look more like they are taking inspiration from the Mayans, if anything else. Next, it declares cultural appropriation and whitewashing, perpetuate harmful stereotypes, and diminish the rich cultural heritage of indigenous communities. These practices not only misrepresent culture, but also contribute to ongoing marginalization and disrespect. It then issues a list of demands MiHoYo to engage with in indigenous cultures. Consultants, revise existing content to ensure accurate representation, commit to creating diverse and inclusive characters. Anyone who is used to this, so to speak, knows exactly what these people want. The fact that these people are concentrating so much on the color of the character skins tells you a lot about their character. In my personal opinion, I think the new character designs all look fantastic, and I don't even play Genshin Impact. On top of this petition, an X account called HYB Boycott all declares, "I think it's safe to say that we have all had enough of the erasure of our cultures and identities. Today, I introduce you all to Boycott HoYoverse. We will be in account sharing how you can boycott, spread the word, anything helps. These people act like children when they don't get their way. These people need to be ignored and treated like they don't matter, which they don't. The account adds there have been a distinct lack of darker skin tones represented in the game. Characters from these cultures are actively being heavily referenced but are being whitewashed. This is especially noticeable and ever-present in not only Sumeru and Natland, but also in other nations. These practices not only misrepresent said cultures, but also contributes to the ongoing marginalization and disrespect that is perpetrating colorism further in the media, causing even more harm than good to communities and groups of individuals who are part of them, the account stated. So, a game that is fictional is causing actual harm to people from around the world. That is beyond moronic, and again, these people are providing no proof to anything that they are saying here. All they are saying is word salad. They're stringing together a bunch of fancy words to make it sound like they're smart. A couple of boycotters have shared responses they've received from HoYoverse. Ex-user Hunted Faye, who reportedly deleted his account, originally posted on July 12th. A message he received from MiHoYo informing him the game is fiction. The user posted Genshin is not real life. Genshin Impact, what kind of response is this when a player submits feedback about racism and colorism, embarrassing unprofessional behavior from a company of grown-ups and supposed mature, well-read developers? Why are they white, HoYo? This reaction was made in response to MiHoYo informing him, please kindly remind that Genshin Impact is a work of fiction and is not related to actual people, events, groups, or organizations. We do really hope for your understanding. This sums up my thoughts perfectly. Genshin Impact is fiction. It's not related to actual people. So it does not matter the skin color, nor should it. And if you're complaining so much about the skin color, why does it matter so much to you people? More recently, ex-user Kavanatar claimed that a canned response was a victory. The user wrote, this is the response I got from HYB. I do think they're being careful with their words now because of the backlash. Don't let HYB get away with it, guys. Boycott HoYoverse. Why are they white? HoYo. The message from HoYoverse states, thank you for contacting us. We really appreciate your feedback. To update you, we have recorded your opinions and forwarded them to the appropriate teams if you have any suggestions about our game. And also feel free to share them with opening Paimon menu and clicking feedback suggestion box. Wish you a joyful journey. Again, these people are coping. They lost, and now they're coping, and now they think they can try to force MiHoYo to do what they want. That is not going to go well for them. What do you make of these reactions from the Genshin Impact and HoYoverse boycotters? Well, in my personal opinion, again, I'm going to state these people are acting like children since they could not get their way, and they have no proof to bring up any of their claims. All they are doing is hearsay. So therefore, I highly doubt again HoYo's going to pay attention or do what you guys want. Anyway, those are my thoughts on this matter. If you guys would kindly let me know what you think of this down in the comments, that would be great. And this has been Ryder. I'm out.